Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. Today you guys are going to come with me to get a Hydra-Facial. There is no long intro. You'll see all the steps, ingredients, and learn how Hydra-Facials can benefit the skin. Further details will be in the description box. Please don't forget to subscribe, and I hope you all enjoy the video.
You're really good, and then I'm going to take a look at your skin.
I probably won't do this the whole time because my arms are going to be killing me. Probably going to have to mute the video because I'll just do a voiceover.
Are you wearing sunscreen every day?
I try to. I use, what is it called? Dr. Murad. I got it from Sephora. It's like a mattifying moisturizer.
Okay.
And it has like an SPF, I think it's like 40.
Good.
Is that like high enough?
Between 30 and 50 is good. I usually like you to use a full strength sunscreen if you can, because that way you know you're getting the full SPF. You're not getting just like something mixed in with the product.
Yeah.
Because if it's mixed in with a moisturizer, sometimes it's not the full, the full SPF 40 or whatever. It's maybe like a 25 or something because you have other ingredients in there.
Oh, okay.
Really nice product to try would be like Color Science powder. That comes in 4 different colors, so that you really can't go wrong with it.
Yeah.
It's like light, tan, medium, and deep.
Okay.
And it's a powder that has a brush attached to it. And the brush is antimicrobial, so you never have to clean it.
Okay.
And you can put the powder on top of makeup, so you don't have to worry about like reapplication, moving your foundation around. And so it makes reapplying like really, really easy.
Yeah.
And it's sweat-proof and waterproof for 2 hours after you apply it.
And what brand is that?
Color Science. So you can buy them online.
Okay. Is that like a European brand, like Switzerland?
No, I feel
like the fancy stuff is always like...
I think it's a US-based company.
Okay.
We're going to start carrying it soon. We just don't have it in stock yet.
Oh, nice.
But I have one of the brushes in my cabinet I can show you when we're done.
Okay.
But clients love it.
So is this like cleansing?
Okay. Gonna get your makeup off so I can see what your skin tone is and see what's going on.
All right.
And did you do the Hydra-Facial last time?
Yes.
Did you like it?
I did like it. I liked it a lot. I saw a huge difference in my skin.
That's great.
Like my skin before, it was just really, really congested. But I just don't remember like the steps that she was doing.
So the basic Hydra-Facial has 4 steps.
Okay.
Exfoliation, then a peel, extractions, and then we reinfuse all good stuff back into your skin.
Okay.
But then there's boosters that you can add in too. So if you wanted to kind of customize it, or if you have specific concerns like with you with hyperpigmentation, we have the Retinol, which is a brightening component, and we spot treat that onto certain areas. So we infuse that into the skin. And then you just don't wash your face for a few hours. We also do a 30% peel that's an upcharge. So that's if you're feeling very congested, thicker, oily skin, really responds well to that.
Okay.
So that's a temporary filler.
Okay.
So that's for lips, nasolabial
can I get that for like
fold.
my laugh lines?
Okay. So that's a pure hyaluronic acid booster. It's really popular. People love that.
You said the vitamin C booster. That's, I think I got that last time.
The Retinol?
Yeah. I think I'll do that.
Okay.
I go back to school next week and I'm just like, I gotta
What are you
buy
going to school
books. Business management.
Oh, nice.
I'm so exhausted.
Your texture's great.
Oh, thanks.
Nice and smooth.
Okay. Good to know.
A couple things that need to come out.
Okay.
Little extractions. Yeah, I can see what you mean. You have the darkness
see it,
around
right?
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get like the little marks left over after the blemishes.
Yeah.
So your brightening ingredients are going to be sometimes vitamin C. C is more protective than anything.
Okay.
So it's really great if you do end up getting post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation after a blemish. It'll keep the melanin kind of suppressed in the skin.
Okay.
So that's a nice product for daytime usage.
Okay.
So retinol resurfaces, it turns over the skin cells, and it also does help with hyperpigmentation. A lot of people like retinol for a brightener because it does more than just brighten.
Okay.
Retinol can dry the skin out and irritate the skin depending on what the percentage of retinol in the product is.
Gotcha.
So you always want to kind of like, if you tend to be a little reactive, start a little lower and then ease your way into it. It's like we have a 0.02, 0.05, and a 0.1.
Okay.
So 0.1 would be comparable to like Retin-A, Renova.
Yeah.
So it's a stronger one. Ours is cut with a pure green tea though, so it takes a lot of like the sting and the resurfacing like dryness out of it. I wouldn't ease up on that. I would go like 2, 5, and then 10. That's usually how I recommend clients do that.
Okay.
When you have extra melanin in your skin, you kind of have to treat slow and low.
Yeah.
You can't just blast off hyperpigmentation because then you're taking off healthy melanin too.
Right.
And it's frustrating because it is a long, slow process.
Yeah. Yeah.
But there are things you just have to kind of stick with them. When you find a product that you like I always love retinol for people because it's safer because it's not a bleaching
Gotcha.
thing. It just turns over the skin cells, so it just kind of like lifts the pigment and you just naturally kind of slough it. All right, you ready to Hydra-Facial?
Yeah.
So this step we actually use like a spiral blue tip.
Okay.
And a solution with lactic acid and glucosamine.
Okay.
So the lactic helps dissolve the bonds that hold your dead skin cells together, and the glucosamine just gives your skin like a little slip, so we're not pulling it, scratching it.
Okay. It just feels like a vacuum.
Yeah, the vacuum's taking all the waste,
Yeah.
like the dead skin, and putting it into that little waste container in the back.
Like it feels weird, but it feels good at the same time. Like. What do you recommend for like lips, like hyperpigmentation on the lips? Because I've tried to use like the Carez on my lips, but I didn't want to like
That's different skin there.
Yeah, like I know it's like different.
It is. You have to be careful because lips are very vascular.
I was using a certain like lip gloss and it would tingle a lot. I don't think it was a lip plumper. I think I probably just had a bad like,
reaction
to it and probably just I was like what 13, 14. I was like whatever. I'll just
What
use
was it?
It was like a cheap little lip gloss I just got from the beauty supply store. And, I don't know if it was like a combination of that and being in the sun a lot, because I remember like I was always like summertime I was always outside as much as I could. So I'm wondering if that has something to do with it too, but I don't know. Like I've looked on YouTube and I saw something like a laser, but the only I know, and it just looked a little on the dangerous side, and I was like, I don't know if I want to do that.
So with laser, there's something called a chromophore, and it's basically what is the laser attracted to? Is it water? Is it melanin? Is it blood? So it's tough because with the lips, if you're going after melanin in the lip, does it end up hypopigmenting you? Again, because the laser's dumb, it's just going after pigment.
Yeah.
We don't want to go after blood.
Right.
Because if you go after blood in the lip, then you're pulling you're probably pulling like vascularity out of the
Yeah.
lip. And then water, you don't want to go after either.
Yeah.
So none of those chromophores are safe with the lip area. I would assume that if you were going to do something like around the lip or to brighten it, it would have to be a kind of a peel situation.
Oh, okay.
Like a lot of our peels here now are self-neutralizing, so they stay on your face, you leave, and then you wash them off 12 to 24 hours later. So I don't know that I don't love the idea of peeling a lip. Like they have things, they have lasers for what's called like a venous lake on the lip, which would be like a collection of like blood vessels, like almost like a bruising look to the skin, and you can pull that out in some clients, but you don't have that. That's pigment.
Oh.
So that's like a whole different animal. You probably have to go to like a dermatologist.
I was just worried about like, what's the word, like ingesting it, because it's like on my lips, like I don't wanna
and it's
like,
different skin,
chemicals.
So you kind of have to be careful. It's like thin, vascular skin around there.
It's like sensitive, like the under eye almost.
Like, did you get the Vizia when you were here the first time? The Vizia scan?
Yes, I did. Yeah.
So when we go into the vascular settings on that, the red settings, you can see all the blood that's in your lip. It's completely different. And then you can see like little broken blood vessels and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So this is just really delicate, very vascular skin. So you kind of have to treat it really cautiously.
I noticed it does get a little bit better when I was just like exfoliating. Like I've just been lightly just exfoliating my lips. So maybe I should just keep doing that.
So this is the mild peel.
Okay.
So this is glycolic and salicylic acid.
So the first was what?
Lactic acid.
Okay.
And glucosamine to exfoliate.
Okay.
The peel helps to brighten, soften things in your pores, even out your skin tone, kill bacteria, bring down inflammation.
And that's what this is? Okay. Let me know if my hand is in the way.
You're fine. So this peel I will neutralize for you. So this isn't going to be on like when you leave today.
Gotcha. You said it is or it isn't?
It's not.
Okay.
Yeah. That other peel I was telling you about that you might want to do in the fall.
That's
that
the
one
more
would stay on your face.
Yeah. Okay.
So you'll peel about 48 hours after that peel, and you peel for about 3 to 5 days for most people, and it's flaking. It's not sheeting, so your face does not fall off.
Gotcha. See, and I've been wanting to do that for a while, but I just feel like when I go to work, it's like...
It's honestly, it's manageable.
Yeah.
If you exfoliate lightly in the morning before you go and put on makeup, you should be fine. No one will really look twice. Your skin will look like it's maybe a little bit more dry than normal, but you shouldn't look crazy.
Because I always think of like Sex and the City when Samantha, I think it was Samantha, she got like that face
That's
peel.
a phenol peel. We don't do those anymore, really.
Oh, okay.
Here.
I feel like my thing is coming off.
Let me get that for you.
Okay.
We do have a peel that causes sheeting, which is your face falling off. It's not painful or anything, but it's meant to lift off dead skin and pigment and stuff, but we only do that for Fitzpatrick's 1, 2, and 3.
Okay.
So that's like light to light medium skin tones because it'll pull healthy pigment out. It's not a smart peel. So this is salicylic acid and honey. So honey is antibacterial.
Yeah.
So it kills the P. acne bacteria that's on the face. That it lives on all of our faces, but it lends itself to breakouts. So if there's too much of it, it can end up breaking out. So it's killing that. And then salicylic is anti-inflammatory.
Yeah, I feel like my skin looks congested like around the nose area too.
That's where you have the most oil glands.
Gotcha.
So that's why.
That makes sense.
And all it is, like a blackhead is just basically like a collection of oil, dirt, bacteria, and the top of it oxidizes and turns black.
Okay.
So So the first step was basically scraping off the dead skin.
Yeah.
This is vacuuming out stuff out of your pores.
Okay.
I have the cleanest nose in town. We've had it for like 5 or 6 years now.
So like the OGs.
We are. So we always do continuing ed because Hydra-Facial actually changes the way they do things too. Like we just had the rep come in and we changed the way we do some of the steps. We used to go up when we exfoliated. Now we go double, 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 double like that across this way. Because as time goes, they kind of just change stuff and they're like, oh, this is healthier for the skin. This is better. So you have to change with it. So we're neutralizing the peel so you won't have any acid on your face today.
The word acid always sounds so scary and I freak out, and then I remember it's like not even that bad.
It's really not, because there's different kinds of acid too.
Like I feel
like,
it.
Lactic acid is from milk, yogurt, naturally in your body. Not a big deal. Hyaluronic acid is actually a sugar that's in your body, not a resurfacing acid.
Yeah.
They all do different things. And it's like, what's the percentage too?
Exactly.
If you're like a 7.5 is not going to do what a 30% does.
That makes sense. That smells really good.
It's a rose toner.
I'm like now obsessed with the smell of like rose and and when I was younger I'm like, ugh, that's like old lady smell.
Because you're an old lady now?
Now I'm like an old lady. Now I'm like, I love her.
Oh my god. It's just gonna get worse, I can tell you. I went out with a girlfriend last night and I was like, I have work tomorrow. I have a client at 9 a.m. I can't be out late. And like the thing we were going to didn't start till 9 p.m. I can't be bothered.
Are these whiteheads or blackheads?
Blackheads.
Or both? Okay.
Blackheads. So the way you can tell the difference is a whitehead is a closed comedone. So you can see the whitehead in it. Looking good.
Okay.
Got some stuff out.
I'm just gonna pretend that my arm isn't numb.
Oh my god. Poor thing.
No, it's fine.
Oh my.
What is that?
Someone's slamming a door for some reason. Right.
Okay.
Now we are going to infuse some good stuff back in your skin. So we're going to do the Retinol.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to focus it around here. So this has brightening ingredients and then a melanin inhibitor. So basically stops darkness from coming up. Breaks it up.
Okay.
And this is actually safe to use right around your lip. Just don't lick your lips.
Yeah.
We're gonna spot treat some of these little standalone guys over here. Just put it all over.
I do feel a light tingle with it.
Stingling is okay.
Stingling.
Because you have no dead skin on your face anymore.
Yeah.
That's one of my favorite words. I love it. Is it? So this is going into the lower layers of your epidermis. And especially if you're dehydrated, you'll actually feel your skin kind of pulling it in. It's like a stingle.
Yeah.
It's a little active, you can feel it. So we're gonna seal that stuff in.
What percentage vitamin C?
This one doesn't give a percentage.
Oh, okay.
It's a proprietary blend, so they don't like to tell you what's in it.
Okay.
I find that between 10 and 20%, if you're using it on a daily basis, is kind of where you want to be.
Okay.
If your skin can tolerate it.
Yeah. I think the Drunk Elephant one is like 15. But I didn't know like how high I could go. Like,
so vitamin C it can be a little inflammatory. Like it can be some people find that it turns them a little red.
Yeah.
When it does, then you need to pull back on it a little bit. But if you can tolerate like a 15 or 20%, again, it's not resurfacing.
Okay.
So it's not going to be like a retinol where the stronger the percentage, the more skin is getting turned over, the more drying it can be. C is generally not like that. There might be some C's that have other stuff in them that could cause some cell turnover or resurfacing, but most C's are just there to kind of protect. The idea of putting a vitamin C on your skin is basically like putting lemon juice on an apple.
Oh.
It's stopping the oxidation process. And it's also like a Teflon shield. So when you put that on and then you put on your moisturizer and your sunscreen, it bounces off like secondhand smoke, pollution, free radicals. So it's just an added kind of like insurance policy for your skin.
Gotcha.
You generally won't see, with most vitamin C's, not all, you won't see a ton of brightening with it.
Okay.
You're protecting. And then you do your corrective stuff at night. You would do like your retinol at night, and that way it's kind of breaking that stuff up and giving your skin a chance to really pull it in.
So it is safe to use retinol at night and then vitamin C in the morning?
Yeah. That's how you... So this is a pure hyaluronic acid. Hyaluronic acid is nice because it's naturally in your body, so it's biocompatible. So most HAs will not cause you to have like an allergic reaction or anything like that because your skin's like, okay, I know what this is.
Yeah.
And it's like little water balloons. So they pull moisture from other areas and they plump up the skin.
Okay.
And this is a pure HA eye cream, eye gel.
Okay. I see the difference already.
Right?
Oh my gosh. It's like a miracle.
Well, most people carry like 12 to 14 layers of dead skin with them.
Ooh.
So when you take that off,
Yeah.
the way light reflects on your skin changes. So people come in and they're like, I don't have a glow. My skin's not glowing. It's because you have, like, it looks like shingles on a roof when you look at it under a microscope, and it's just dull. It's dead skin on dead skin on dead skin. So when you take it off, then you get that glow back. That's why little kids have like such nice, plump, healthy, glowy skin.
How like early would you say is like safe on a baby to? I'm just asking because I've seen like babies, they like do little facials on babies, something like aloe vera or something that they use.
I would be very cautious with putting products on baby skin.
Yeah.
They don't really need face moisture.
I'm wondering if it was just like coconut oil or something and they were just pretending that it was a facial.
I guess. I think it's a whole fad.
Yeah.
There's no need for that.
You think it was just for like for social media?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And what does this do?
Jade roller.
Yeah.
It drains lymph, tightens up your pores, brings down inflammation, helps with puffiness.
Okay. Should you always use it cold? Or it's more effective?
I like cold. Yeah.
Okay. I like cold too.
Cold will
It feels
constrict,
nice,
so
yeah.
it lifts and it basically closes your pores up. And then you take this side, which is the eye side, and you can do like a little pressure point massage. Roll, hold, roll, hold.
Huh.
It's great for sinus issues,
Yeah.
allergies, maybe a little hangover.
This sounds weird, but does it help if you like rub ice over your skin?
I mean, you could. You just want to make sure you're not going to hurt your skin.
Yeah.
I like these rollers. I like that you can just put them in your fridge or freezer and use them.
Yeah.
Rather than just a straight up thing of ice. It's also going to hurt your bone, like your orbital socket.
Because I like, for some reason, I just like, it just feels soothing on my face.
Yeah.
I don't do it all the time, but every once in a while, like.
Every once in a while, it's fine. You can also put some of your products in the fridge. You can put your moisturizer in the fridge. You can put your eye cream in the fridge. I probably wouldn't do the freezer, but the fridge is fine. I have clients that leave their toners in there, and then you spritz yourself with the cold mist, and it feels great.
Ooh.
Put some lip treatment on you.
Yay. Can I rub it together?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
A little bit of sunscreen.
And these can be done once a month, right?
4 weeks apart.
Okay. Oh, that smells so good. What is that? Is that
That's
the rose?
toner.
It smells so good. I'm sorry, it's like in the way.
All clean.
Thank you.
You're welcome.